Alright, welcome to Life SOK 350 Lover. In this video, I'm going to be playing new Tales from the Borderland for PlayStation 5. Ooh, it's got my gamer tag up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. So press any button to continue. Log into account. Loading agreements. Alright. Take 2. End user license agreement. Do you again agree to blah 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 blah. I wonder if there's people that really like read through this. They're like lawyers in training. They're like, I'm gonna read this. Virtual currency and virtual goods. Software store terms, information collection and usage, warranty. Going over some good stuff. Your responsibility to licensor. Termination. U.S. government restricted rights. Equitable remedies, taxes and expenses, terms of service, miscellaneous. Okay, this is really long. I have to scroll. Some of these governing laws, some of these they want you to scroll through it and then accept it, but I don't know. You gotta do the gearbox and license agreement. Okay. License conditions. Technical protections, user created content. I don't know why I wanted to say user created content. What? Modification mods, internet connection, user accounts, software store terms, information collection, usage and sharing, limited warranty, indemnity, termination again, U.S. government restricted rights again, equitable remedies again, dispute resolution, mining, arbitration, and class action waiver. Okay, this is some boring stuff here. Taxes and expenses, term of service, governing law. Okay. Oh, wow. It's more stuff. Gearbox terms of service. And it has all that stuff in there. Okay, you know, we're not even gonna. Gearbox privacy policy. Okay, really, come on. Alright, finally. Okay, HDR is on by default. Dialogue language. Have a choice of English or French. Okay, that's it. Subtitles on or off, or subtitles with CCS. Critical sound effects. Oh, okay, so they had the sound effects CCS. I'm just gonna leave it as regular subtitles. I mean, that critical sound effect is good, but it also kind of gives away things, you know, because it's like, oh, it's a gunshot, or oh, it's a, I don't know, a liquor from like Resident Evil, you know. I don't know if they have those anyway, but I don't want it to tell like what it is. But that's a good feature that they have in there. Menu and subtitles language. Okay, English or French or Italiano or Dutch or Espanol or Portuguese. Okay, that's it. That's weird. You know, I always thought it's weird when they have the menu and subtitle language in one language, but the dialogue is only in 2 languages. Very interesting. All right, so HDR on, English, dialogue language, subtitles and closed captions, subtitles on, menu and subtitle language, English. New Tales from Borderlands, an interactive narrative where you choose your path through dialogue options and quick time events. Ooh, it sounds like Shenmue. So many choices, and hey, you even had the choice to change the default gameplay settings in the main menu. Woohoo! Alright, continue. Content warning: New Tales from Borderlands explores themes of violence and inequality. There are scenes that involve self-harm, gore, physical and emotional distress. While our goal is to entertain and deliver a rich narrative about found family and perseverance, some scenes may be distressing to some players. More information about this game and its contents can be found on esrb.org. Okay. Get that out of the way. Let's play. Saving progress is save automatically. Please don't turn off console while the save indicator is on screen. Okay, if you're a gamer, you will know that. All right, finally. Dang, that took a long time to finally get here. All right, save files. 1, 2, 3, 4. No file selected. To continue, you need to select one. Well, let me select number one because I'm number one. I hope. And there are 3 characters. I watched the trailer for this. It was kind of funny, as all Borderland games are. All right, so first of all, we gotta turn that music up. Sorry. Oh, instead of taco, it says Paco. Oh, what the heck are those enemy? Yeah, enemies, I guess. Audio. That's making me hungry for some reason. Got tacos and hot dogs. Okay, to music. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Why is it so? Okay, let me use the stick. That's faster. All right, 0. All right, so that's okay. Let's go back to what was the main menu again? New game, episodes, extra settings. Okay, so let me go back through the settings from the beginning. So audio's first. After I got that away, master volume, leave that on, fix, UI, dialogue language, dynamic range. Dynamic range is difference in volume between the loudest and quietest sound in the game. If you have it on low, it's recommended for noisy environments or lower quality sound systems. High is recommended if you're playing in a quiet environment where headphones have high quality sound system. Night mode, low frequencies to be less disruptive to others. Oh, that's nice. Well, let's go high. Let me see night mode. Oh, it is really low. Okay, high dynamic range. Thank you. Mono sets all sound to a single audio channel. Don't want that. Subtitles, of course, on. And closed captions. Menus and subtitles in English. Subtitle choice sizes and subtitles and choice size. This is sample your subtitles. This is sample your subtitles. Okay. Let's see how big it could be. Let's set it at 10 and see how that works. That way people can see it. Subtitle style in background, default or clear background. Or black background, definitely don't want that high stuff. White and black. Yellow and black. I guess this could be for colorblind people. Black and white. Let me just leave it like the default. Okay, back. Let's go to controls. Okay, you can invert vertical axis or axis. It's off. Stick sensitivities at 50. We'll leave it at that. Vibration at 100. Oh, I love the vibration. Especially when it's like somebody like stomping like a big monster and it's like an earthquake as they walk. That's cool with the vibration. Anyways, gameplay. Got focus. QTE event difficulty. We could put it on easy, normal, hard, or none. Oh, okay. Well, if you don't want to play the QTE things, you can. So easy is any input succeeds. Normal must perform the correct input to succeed, while an incorrect input has no effect. Hard must perform the correct input to succeed. Any incorrect input counts as a failure. Non-QuickTime events will be completed automatically. Adjust QuickTime event difficulty for single, hold, and repeat inputs. You know, just to make it difficult, I'm gonna do hard. I like QTE. We'll see. All right, QTE event warning is on. Show a visual cue before a QuickTime event. Okay. Report choices record. Displays a notification when events are affected by your past choices. Okay. Dialogue timer. This time limit for in-game dialogue choices. Turn off the dialogue timer for unlimited time while making choices. Well, you know, in real life, you probably don't have unlimited time to make choices on the fly, so we'll definitely leave that on. Quick time events timer. There is a time limit accomplished quick time events. You can turn it off if you want for unlimited time. Just leave everything on. Hold input replaces the held inputs in quick time for another type of your choice. What's the other ones? Repeat input. Simple input. Okay, just leave it default. Repeat input. Progress depletion. Turns off the depletion of quick time events. Just leave everything as it is. High contrast outline displays outlines around interactable elements during free walk sequences. Why is that off? Oh, maybe they don't want you to know that it's there. Okay, if it's off, I'll leave it off. Don't want to make it seem like I got some advantage. Visuals. Okay, HDR on, brightness at 0. Well, what happens if you bring it up? Let's see. Oh, I'm not really seeing a difference. I feel like it's getting darker. Okay, let's just leave that like that. Alright, did I miss anything? Controller. There's a lot to do before you get working. Okay, quick time events. L2 and R2 show selectables QTE. Activate goggles. Move the character. Actions. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're just gonna leave everything as is. And now we can get to the game. Alright. So you could go back and play the episodes, I guess. What's extras? Oh, my choice is Vaultlander's Battle, Vaultlander Collection, Customization, Settings. Okay. I mean, credits. Alright, so nothing to do but go to new game. I don't know what that shift thing was. Should see what that was. And I love, like, on PlayStation 5, how quick the loading is.
Think you've seen it all, huh? Think you know all there is to know about vault hunters, bandits, corporations, and nobody loser types? Well, you don't know Skag Diddley. Take Promethea, for example. A civilized place, as far as planetary-sized piles of excrement go. A planet still recovering from its war with the Malawan Corporation. The rival Atlas Corporation is in bad shape. Reese Strongfork, the big shot CEO with the regrettable mustache, is scrambling. He's on the cusp of something big. But he's not the only one. And into this pressure cooker steps Dr. Anuradha Dar, genius inventor, socially awkward do-gooder type. She works for Atlas, been tinkering with a big, award-winning idea. Her brother, Octavio Wallace Dar, Meridian City's most well-known man, at least in his own mind, he's convinced his big break is just around the corner. And Fran Miskowitz, purveyor of Reese Strongfork's favorite Frogurt flavor. She's hoping for a big insurance payout after that regrettable Malawan laser incident. So, you're probably asking yourself, what makes these three so special? And the answer is nothing. Yet.
Okay, that's a nice introduction.
You're free now. Go.
And you know he usually does the voiceovers for all the Borderland games, so the intros.
Run on it.
I guess in the trailer they were saying they're all like screw ups and stuff. These three and failures. So
Seriously. Again?
Yep. Another busy day. Work, work, work. Am I right?
I think those monkeys were doing. Uh-oh.
By channeling the iridium's energy through a multiphasic refraction lens, I can reproduce the, as yet, inexplicable powers of the sirens. Maybe not the wings thing, which is so cool, but crucially, the ability to manipulate an object safely through space-time.
I'm Anu, the ultimate siren fangirl, but for totally scientific reasons, I swear. And I'm so close to replicating the signature move of my all-time favorite siren, Lilith. R.I.P.
Pong.
Your partner in crime, science.
Anu.
As I was saying, in addition to forever altering the nature of conflict vis-a-vis offering a non-lethal resolution, my device could also change the world.
And I knew PhD better of worlds.
For the
You.
better. Imagine a way for people to solve their problems without killing each other.
I literally can't.
I just have to figure out how to actually bring back the objects I phased away. And also where they go. And also what happens to them. Simple. Interdepartmental demonstration scheduled for 2 weeks from today. Dr. Anuradha Dar, signing off.
Oh, snap. 2 weeks? Really? It's going to be ready by then? You always seem so hesitant to put a timeline on this bad boy, so 2 weeks. Wow.
Yes. It will be ready.
Trying to go the confident route.
I mean, it really sort of has to be. Like, it has to be. It's so important. And also almost time for our quarterly reviews. All I've got to do is just figure out the next step. That's it. There's got to be something I'm missing.
Figure it out with, like, your intuition or with your tech goggles?
I would like to think both.
Maybe start with the tech goggles, though. There's a button on the side.
Press R1 to activate
You
goggles.
have to press the button.
What if you don't press the button?
The button?
They even put
Press
voice lines for
the
that.
button, Anu. Just a quick little press. Buttons are tough. I get it. You have to press the button. Anu, the button? Press the button, Anu.
Okay, I guess it just loops.
Just a quick little press.
Yeah, it's just gonna loop when she's talking. I just noticed she has that necklace. The
Buttons are
Anu
tough. I get it.
necklace. All right, let's press it.
Okay, goggles. Let's try a diagnostic.
All right, so we got a whole X. Whole X to scan objects for additional information. All right, go ahead. All right, so the device is named TBD. It's epic. It's missing something. Non-lethal mediation. Projection amplification of energy. Iridium. Dimension transportation of target. The hope is equal to preserved life. Capable of channeling power from exotic elements. At the moment, the power chamber is empty. Okay, that makes sense.
So, for starters, I should probably put an actual power source in there, huh?
You needed the goggles for that.
Now, where did I put that iridium ore?
Oh, so I gotta go find it. Find the iridium ore. L stick to move around. What the heck? I guess R is camera. These things go so fast. Remember, scanning objects with a news goggle can lead to new
Being
interactions.
absent-minded, messy, and disorganized are signs of a genius.
Environmental interactions. Some story segments require interactions with shimmering objects in the area. Okay, well, activate the goggles. Guess we'll start back here. Let's just walk out. Wonder what she'll say. Oh, here's a trash can. It said shimmering object, so that doesn't work. What happens if you try to scan her? Oh, you can. So I think they said her name is Fong, and common, Atlas employee assistant.
I remember you securing it a while ago. You said, I'll definitely remember where it is.
Okay, warning, scanning humans is not cool. May contain a iridium shard. Okay, she has it, maybe.
Were you seriously about to scan me without my consent? Not cool. We really need to work on your people skills, boss. If you want to know what's in my pocket, ask.
Fong, can you tell me what's in your pocket?
It's a Vaultlander figure. Some of the other lab assistants and I like to play before work. I totally creamed Roberts this morning, and this was my sweet reward.
Okay. Is it gonna be the same thing? Alright, so we already scanned her. Nothing over here, nothing over here. Oh. Okay, so nothing over there. This is kind of cool. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I was gonna say everything, but miss anything. Oh, something over here. Some kind of machine. What else is in here? Let's see what I can see.
Now, if it were me, I'd have it on my desk. Line of sight at all times.
That makes sense.
But that's just me.
I'm gonna scan this later. That looks like the iridium right there, isn't it? On iridium, or in this vault right here. Could be behind there. Alright, so let me let you scan what the room looks like. Our moral compass. What does that say? Yes, it says the almighty dollar. Okay. Main door. Work area.
Hiding the key component to your life's work from yourself? You are one eccentric scientist.
Door. Can't really see the ceiling. What about this box over here? Nothing. Alright. Let's go scan this. Jabber translator, uncommon. Diplomat see invention. Experiment to end inhumane jabber experimentation. Inventor is almost aware of irony. Handy phrases include hello, and jabbers don't get irony. So I guess the irony is it's called Jabber Translator because it was supposed to end inhumane jabber experimentation. But they named it the same, okay.
Huh. Now that I look at the Jabberman translator with fresh eyes, I realize I may have made a miscalculation in the translation matrix. For all I know, they could have been spouting philosophy.
Okay, so now she fixed it or something?
It'd be great if you found that iridium shard because you're the only person who knows where it is.
Okay, lady. How many voice lines this lady has? So that's really it, that door. Can't go over here into this big crystal looking thing. Safe, security, very, very low. Pass 1, 2, 3, 4, common. Yours. When you store your valuables in Atlantis or Atlas safe, you'll never lose them. Never ever lose them. And if you do, you need to shut up. May contain a iridium shard. Okay. It's in here. It's just kind of like the
And would a clearer-headed Anu remember the code to her safe for once?
like those Telltale games for what is it? Walking Dead and stuff like that. Okay, so X with the hand or
Now, if it were me, I'd have it on my desk. Line of sight at all times.
so you got
But
a
that's just
hand
me.
icon and then they have something exclamation point. How do you do that? I think it's trying to warn me about if I do it, something might happen or something. Alright, square, circle, square, circle. Okay, well that was easy. I didn't even have to put in the code. She put it in automatically. Man, these QTEs are gonna be kind of hard, I guess. Wow, look at all that money. Okay, check the toolbox. What about this money? Let me take that.
Better grab some money for lunch while I've got this bad boy unlocked.
Did you say lunch? You buying?
That's a lot of money. Okay. It's down here. That's the same thing. Okay. Go here, this box. I knew this box was something. Box O tools. Common question marks. Yours. Engineering is box full of tools. Your tools go in the box. Hence the name Box O tools. May contain an iridium shard. Okay, let's see.
My trusty tools. So much potential for science in these simple implements. And what's that? Oh, Anu, really?
All right, let's grab it. Bingo bango.
Got you.
Left the rare and incredibly expensive ore inside the toolbox again, didn't you?
Maybe.
Find the sweet spots. Behavior adjustment. Use our new Super Science Lab to fix the objects and make them properly work. Science Lab. Super Science Lab. That's so funny. Alright, so tech goggles. Okay, so it looks like we need to do it where the red thing's at. Just, how do I get it to, uh-oh. This thing is really raggedy. Oh, there we go. Okay, so tech goggles. I gotta have it on while I'm doing it. Alright, slap it.
Yep.
Slapping successful. Who needs
love
keys
that
trophy?
It's like it's singing.
Like a siren song?
Yeah, it's like the song in the future. Like not getting fired. Sound of success.
Like the sweet sound of success. Not financial, though I could really use the money to get my brother off Promethea. But ethical success. Where we use innovation and technology to help people and protect life, not casually destroy it as a matter of course. Like, oh, you know.
I know, like profit-focused warmongers with no moral compass beyond the almighty dollar.
Exactly.
AKA Atlas's motto.
No cruelty, no killing, no compromise.
You're a revolutionary, boss.
Ooh, who are we rising up against?
Timmy, eager, willing, ergonomic. What
Not
happened
that
to
kind of revolutionary,
that
Timmy.
other
Don't
box?
worry.
I won't. Revolutions typically generate a 30% increase in market share. Good for business! In fact, the only thing better for business than
These
revolutions
sound like
are
Warcraft
the vicious
2, not
campaigns of
scared
suppression
people.
by the
Timmy
ruling
does
elite
some-
that inexorably follow.
Timmy, that's reprehensible.
It is?
Yes.
I'm reprehensible?
No, you're not. I'm sorry. Just that bit of programming is just a little heartless.
Oh, I see. I think I understand. Timmy will remember that.
Oh, crap. Did you break him?
I'm learning so much today.
I think they're making the
Right.
Walking Dead
Anyway,
joke from that
are you here
game.
for something in
They'd be
particular,
like,
Timmy?
Yes, please.
There's
I'm
always
here
that
on behalf
dialogue
of
that they remember.
Mr. Strongfork, to inquire why our company's test subjects are somehow
Uh-oh.
liberated.
I'm sorry. Test subjects?
The Jabbers.
Liberated.
Correct. Your comprehension level is impeccable. You should have no trouble explaining why the Jabbers are loose. Again. They're currently running amok down the laboratory hallways. The janitorial staff is prepping for what I like to call
If it was phone, yes, empty,
go jabber
right?
grabber
Oh, you
time.
got me.
Oh, are the jabber cages empty?
They are.
That's so weird.
That you released them? It is a bit.
Dang, robot telling
But
on
you
her.
have no proof.
The thing is, every use of credentials to access a security feature is logged. We have a record of your ID being used to open the cages.
Someone else could have
Oops.
grabbed it.
The other thing is, our security surveillance system filmed you doing it. If it's any
Uh-oh.
consolation, the footage from
Escaped
this
on her
instant
own,
was
the
captured
innocent
at
wild
a much more
creatures
flattering angle
regret
than the
nothing.
footage of you releasing the jabbers those other times.
I made it very clear that I will not condone experimenting on live animals on this ship.
It was in that memo she sent out.
It was a mission statement.
Well, now that we've got that straightened out. Ah, Dr. Dar, you have an update to your calendar incoming. It's an appointment with Mr. Strongfork.
Oh
I
boy.
can check my schedule to see.
The appointment is now.
And, what is it regarding?
Your
It's a reprimand
employment.
session for Mr. Strongfork to reprimand you.
Oh.
Wait. Better not go empty-handed.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
She gonna shoot him. What's that box that was the robot 2K games present? Dang it. From the original one from part one. Gearbox software game. I forgot the name, but it's a different robot. New Tales from the Borderlands. So this is her brother, huh? This guy looks so goofy.
What's up, Octavio?
Oh, Nedster! School's out already?
Octavio, future mogul. Also you. Oh, I'm also this guy.
Hey, Papa Girardi! I can smell your space calzones from here!
Ah, thanks. I need a new name for them.
Might also need to stop doing that problematic accent.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Miss
shoot.
Johnson! Did you get a cybernetic leg? That thing's straight fire.
Oh. Oh, that's the joke. Street Fire.
Jesse! How's it hanging, dude?
Oh, you know, Octavio, it's a brand new day, filled with endless possibilities and excitement.
Sounds like it.
I don't know why I read excrement. He said excitement. Guess the environment's so dirty. And come and call. Is it just gonna keep doing that until you answer it? Or is it just gonna... Okay, let me just answer it, because that's
New
getting annoying.
Equidex, who dis?
Another new device? Come on, Octavio. It's Radon. But listen, I'm almost done with
What's
this
with these
demolition.
names? Radon?
Wanna head to Paco's for tacos?
Ooh, that sounds good. Sure, tacos are my everything. If you're buying, I can't eat no taco.
I love tacos. They're portable, they're festive. Of course I'm in.
Yeah, I can tell you're giving them some thought. I'll see you there.
Octavia,
God, jeez.
I anticipated your arrival and have been waiting in a location.
Oh,
that
no,
would
man,
not
what's wrong with
shut
you? I
your-
wasn't scared.
Louis, what is wrong with you? Hiding dark alleys like that?
I am not sensitive to disparities in luminosity. This seemed a perfectly acceptable place to stand. I acquired the publication you requested.
Louis, killer friend. Okay, so this was a robot on the front of the cover of the game. I wonder if what happened if you don't take it. Guess you don't have a choice. Oh, that's how you read things?
Come on, come on.
Your biometrics read extreme disappointment.
It's Forge's super successful Dirty 30. It lists the planet's most promising, innovative entrepreneurs, and I'm not on it. Again!
Have you
Okay.
accomplished some extraordinary business transaction to warrant your acknowledgement on this list?
I survived Malawan's invasion. And I like to think that my social influence has kept the city together after the war left it in damn near ruins.
No, would have been a more succinct answer.
Look, I'm working on it.
Why? This list is merely the opinion of other humans. You should not value it. As a machine, I
I
find
like
this accolade
still others
pointless to
value it.
strive
You're
for.
right.
Getting on Forge's super successful Dirty 30 is a lifelong dream. It's irrefutable proof to the rest of the world that Octavio Wallace Starr exists. That I'm a somebody.
I know you're somebody.
Yeah, but you're an assassination bot, which makes it weird.
Perhaps you are disappointed. But look on the bright side. Many of these celebrated humans have contracts on their heads. Bivington Bradwick, for example, has numerous bounties on his life, but no assassination bot can kill him. He is rich and important enough that he never has to leave his home or do anything for himself. You, however, are not on this list. You're anonymous, unrecognized, a nobody. This is beneficial for your survival.
But not beneficial for my image. I mean, all the best business people have probably at least killed someone to succeed. Something to warrant a bounty anyway. I'm doing whatever it takes to maintain appearances. Come on, if there was a list of all the best assassination bots, wouldn't you want to be on it?
No.
I poured my heart and soul, confide my lifelong ambition to be on this list, and you act all superior robot on me.
But I am a superior robot. I have killed 963 people. You have
Dang.
killed no one.
Don't diminish my potential. It's not that I couldn't kill. I could, if that's what it took.
Despite your erratic behavior today, I am in need of your assistance.
Sorry, I'm busy networking, innovating, shaking hands. After Malawan killed nearly half the merchants in the city, we've all needed to make new contacts.
This would be an actual job, with money. Your various business concepts like financing, marketing, public appeal.
Kidding! I'm not busy. Totally pranked you. You just got Octavio'd.
Interesting phrasing. Perhaps I'll adopt that.
Well, that's kind of my thing, but...
Now, on to business matters. You will aid me, as you have before, in confirming the names of my targets before I shoot 2 ion slugs into their brain. You know how to talk.
Okay.
You have
Do
a
it to
mouth.
doing the killing.
You
could
will
be good.
prove exceptional.
Will I be... killing anyone?
All assassinations will be done by me, as prescribed by the Assassination Bots Guild. We have a strong labor union.
Whatever it takes to get my business off the ground.
Do you actually have an idea for your business?
Tons! A few. I'm working on it.
All right. Uh-oh, here goes Franz. So she was a diner owner.
Son of a skag-kissing rat's ass!
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Francine Miskowitz. It has been 90 days since your last uncontrolled outburst of rage.
All right. Let's make it to 91.
Oh, I like her nails. Oh, circle. This is the character I like most of all. I think her looks really cool.
Let's get to work.
Take pride in your ability to maintain a positive attitude even though a Malawan space laser decimated your Frogurt shop and subsequently reduced its Echonet Yowl rating by 3.5 stars.
Oh, guess y'all is like, yep.
Thank you, sponsor bot.
Praying for your queen. Also you.
Your Yowl rating is now negative 3.5 stars.
Oh.
Thank you, sponsor bot. As soon as the insurance money comes in, this place will look good as new.
Is it coming in? Oh no.
Warning, do not think about your malfunctioning TDR appliances, for which you still owe the TDR Corporation 600,000 galactic credits. Do
I'll
not
be
think
edited that
about the
soon.
fact
It's
that
not
these
about the
machines are also
tools.
licensed from TDR and thus cannot be sold.
As soon as the insurance fella approves my claim to fix this place up, I'll have TDR paid back quicker than a reload.
Some guns reload very slowly.
Thanks for reaching out, sponsor bot. You're my rock.
It's a bad metaphor. If you're going to do metaphors, be better at them.
Oh, connection's gone
Her tattoo
squirrely.
says
Can't hear you.
moms.
Talk later.
Not even
Everything's gonna be
moms.
just fine.
My new Slaughter-O-Matic combat vegetable knife slices artichokes as easily as arteries.
Oh wow. Dang. Sounds terrible. She got remote control on that thing. That is cool. I want one of those.
We're not open yet. And Lore. How's business treating you, handsome?
Not
See a
bad.
debt
If there's two
collector?
things you can count on Prometheans buying, it's bullets and brew. Place looks as charming as ever. I thought the insurance money was supposed to come through by now.
Claims guys coming by today. They've been jerking me around, saying I have to pass some sort of final interview to get my cash.
How dare they not trust a kind old lady like you? Want me to shoot them? It's been a while since I shot anyone. A week, at least. Still, I'm a steady trigger, so long as I've got some caffeine in me.
I'll have you know I'm in my prime. Physically, financially, sexually.
Hey, can you add some poison to this real quick?
He's blushing. Didn't figure you for such a prude.
Oh, shut up and drink your coffee, you old pervert.
Thanks for this, by the by.
Samesies. Uh-oh. Looks like the morning rush has arrived. I'm outie.
I never heard nobody say samesies. That's a good one.
All right, all right, all right. Time to make the Frogerts.
And I heard Audi's like Dudley button, but I never heard I'm Audi, like I'm out. That was good too. I thought her machine doesn't work. Oh, she got some stuff there.
Welcome to Franz Frogerts. What can I get you today, hon?
A large peanutty buddy with sprinkles.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. It's just like a Frogert simulation. Oh shoot, what the heck? That machine. Oh, nice flap. The peanutty buddy with sprinkles. Okay, that's the sprinkles. They said repeat, so I didn't know. It should say press. I was kind of confused. What's wrong with her? What? Oh. Now what? Oh Lord, don't set the place on fire. What's that? Man, they so excited about some Frogert.
Whoa, this looks incredible, Fran.
I know, babe.
There you go. Yes.
The heck did she do to it after the sprinkles? Put some drugs on it? Okay. Back to the doctor.
Mr. Stromberg's office. Please make yourself comfortable while I inform him of your presence.
Man. She's gonna get fired.
One more thing goes
You better figure it out, lady.
Just apologize for the jabbers. Won't happen again, sir.
I'm sure it will.
You cannot lose this job.
Best killing machine since last year. Number one murder weapon. Get yours.
My idea is a paradigm shift. One that could help Atlas beat the competition. Yeah, that sounds great. Convincing.
Kill some dead.
Job saving, right?
So they're into death and destruction, huh? She is anti-death. Killing things with nothing less. I can't believe this stuff is so fast.
Tell Dr. Dar I'll see her now.
Dr. Dar?
Oh. Is that what he looks like? That photo or painting on the wall? Dang, look at this guy's office. Rise strong for the cool, quote-unquote, CEO, not you. Oh, he doubles as a chair.
Hello, sir. Mr. Strongfork. Is everything all right? Because I can come back if...
No, everything's fine. It's fine. I just got outbid again on an ultra-rare Zero Voltlanders figurine.
Oh.
Again.
Okay. Sounds
It's
like
an
he's having a
investment,
bad day.
You know what? Forget it. Never mind. Just come on in. Have a seat. Thanks for coming up on such short notice, but I figured I ought to just set a meeting as quickly as possible so we could touch base on the issue of you keep releasing jabbers on the ship! Again! You've got to stop doing that.
Having a bad day, just misunderstanding, not sorry.
Space. We're all contained animals up here, Dr. Dar.
Honestly, sir, I think this has all just been one big misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah? Crazy. Let's just get this all sorted out then. So silly of me. Yikes. Did you not release a lab full of jabbers? Again?
No. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. You cost me
Oh,
a
boy.
fortune. Do you have any idea? Any? I have guys in R&D working on cold fusion-powered giant robots who spend less money than you've wasted on freeing animals from their cages. And iridium ore. Oh my God, the iridium ore. If I'd seen any evidence at all, a shred of it, that you had been using that iridium ore to make something that, you know, we could sell or patent or eat, I wouldn't care, but...
Uh-oh.
Now that is a pretty interesting little gun there, huh? Look at it all gun-shaped.
This is no gun, Mr. Strongfork. This is my device.
Okay.
This device.
Gun.
This device is going to achieve something no one ever has. Something no one has come close to. Replicating the powers of a siren with the pull of a trigger.
Now that's a pitch. Keep going, keep going. I'm serious. This is exciting.
Have a
The cold
panic
fusion
attack,
robot
give him
guys,
the
they do
hard
a fun
sell,
presentation,
built to
but
his
it's
heart,
always, you know, a
make
little
yourself valuable.
much.
This is the most powerful man-made creation in the world. You need this, and you need me.
Ooh, assertive. That's good. It's wrong, but it's good.
Sorry?
Anything you develop on Atlas property with Atlas money belongs to Atlas, so I don't
See?
technically need you to have that. But like
I
said,
knew it.
Raw energy. That's great.
Right.
Oh
Okay.
man, he gonna
Decent
steal
pitch.
her
I
invention
give it a
and
C
fire.
minus. Enough to not get you fired. Yet.
Uh-oh.
So, I'm gonna need a demonstration to see what this adorable little game changer of yours can do.
Absolutely, sir. If you have space in your schedule in 2 weeks' time.
Now? I meant now. There's no time like the present, right? So, present!
But I
Just
haven't...
shoot him with it.
It hasn't... It's in progress, and...
It doesn't do anything, does it?
No, it does. Just let me explain.
He's waiting.
Oh, by all means.
It's
And by all means, I mean this
eliminate
had better be
things, zap
really,
things,
really good,
phases
or you're
things.
fired.
It does like a zap, and then whatever was there is like poof,
Poof?
poof,
Not boom?
poof, poof. What I'm saying here is that I've invented a device that can transport your problems to another location without need of physical harm or death. Everyone wins, or at least no one dies.
So, to clarify, you have spent all the money and
boy.
resources at your disposal that I gave you from my disposal To build a gun that does not kill people?
I've built a device.
Gun.
Device that doesn't kill. It just sends people on a little vacation.
A vacation to death?
No, just a vacation. They literally vacate.
Our customers don't want to send people on vacation. They want to send them to death! Okay, okay. You know what? Show me. Show me, or put it on the desk, and leave my office!
Okay, I think you're really going to like this, sir.
Don't give it to him.
I am waiting to be deeply impressed.
Like how I
I
did
mean,
this shoot with
floored, really,
R2.
at this point, and I,
Your job
I've
depends
seen
on it.
some shit, so bar is high.
I can't shoot him. What happens if you don't shoot it? Do you get fired? I want to shoot this dude, man. What is this over here? Some kind of computer? This is his desk. I'm sure he wouldn't like that. How about this thing over here?
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Okay, he liked it.
That wasn't the blast dummy! It was on display! I can't... Oh my god.
What the hell?
Oh.
Okay,
boy.
Impressive. It's very impressive. Now, you know, reverse phase. Unzap. De-eliminate. Bring it back.
Oh, she was one of his toys. Shoot.
There's no reverse switch, sir. It only does the one thing, so far. It's a prototype.
Well, where the hell did it send my stuff?
I, do not know.
It's gonna be floating in the background. It's
so
space.
It's just... gone?
Oh, freak, man, dude.
Gone forever. Like so many fabric scraps in the wind. Coasting through the ether. I'll never see that tie again.
I can get you some electrical tape, sir.
It won't be the same.
Mr. Strongfork! CEO of the Atlas Company. I am your assistant.
Yeah, Timmy, I know.
Then now is my time to shine!
What the
Let me
hell?
assist you!
Wait, Timmy, what?
I will go on a quest to retrieve what you have lost. Rescue mission!
You would do that? For me?
Of course I would. Mr. Strongfork! CEO of the Atlas Company. Doing anything and everything for you is literally the purpose of my existence.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point, actually. All right. Dr. Dar, let's try this again. On Timmy.
Oh. Think they're gonna go to the same place?
I'm ready! Pull the trigger!
Why I can't do it on that one guy?
Let me have it! Let me have it!
This dude is crazy.
I'm ready! Pull the trigger!
Okay, it just loops. Alright. Let's go. This thing's annoying anyway. In Zap Poop. Get rid of your boss next.
Timmy? Timmy!
Look at that creepy painting in the back of him.
If he doesn't come back, you'll be hearing from me. Specifically, the sound of my tears.
He'll definitely come back. I think. Someday.
Can I just say, for a gun
Device.
that's designed to be non-lethal, that thing is really doing some damage.
Thank you.
Not a compliment. You can't control it. You barely know what it does, except that it doesn't kill things, which makes it useless.
It isn't designed to kill. Not everything needs to harm people.
I feel harmed. I feel very personally harmed. Just not in a way that's profitable. Oh my god, why?
Uh-oh. Susan. What's the lady name?
Oh, Timmy, where are you when I need you?
Coldwell.
You've reached Reese Strongfork, the CEO of Atlas Corporation.
Well, if it isn't Reese Strongfork.
Ooh, look at that terrible hair.
Susan Coldwell, CEO of TDR. Why are you calling me? You know what? Can you hold on for just a sec? Dr. Dar, you may go. And if it wasn't clear already, you're fired.
Oh. Knew that was gonna happen anyway.
Susan, how'd they hang in?
Perky as ever, Reese. And you? Eyes and limbs all accounted for?
Oh, yep. All good over here. Doing just great. Better than. Was there, something you needed?
Mm-hmm. Dang, man. So no matter what you do, she gets fired.
You know the drill. I can't kill my target until they say their full name out loud, and I am able to confirm its match against the name in the database. That's where you come in. So you must get my target to say their full
Why
name
can
out
see
loud.
so because it's wrong. That's not a lot of friends.
I'm guessing from your line of work, you don't have a lot of friends.
You are the closest thing I would consider a friend. I do not see you in opposition to my programming. It might be due to your frail build and anemic complexion.
Super. What did they do, whoever you're about to kill?
A man named Jamison Harwin kicked his neighbor's pet scat pup. So the neighbor contracted me to punish him.
And skags are awful.
No, this one was cool.
I doubt a skag.
It learned how to ride a skateboard.
Oh.
You show me that skag-kicking piece of trash right now.
Record. Something record.
Do you have any further questions before we begin the operation?
I just gotta know. Why do you do this? Kill people for money, I mean.
It is what I was programmed for.
Haven't you ever wanted more from life?
Yes.
Like what?
That is beyond the scope of my perception. I literally cannot even begin to articulate it to you. It would be like describing a fifth dimension.
Oh. Okay.
Jamison Harwin lives in that apartment complex. You will use the buzzer for apartment 3 to get him to come outside. I will be waiting nearby, with death.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
All right, let's get the skag-kicking piece of crap.
Yeah? Who's there?
Pizza delivery. You want a sweet steak?
Hello?
Yeah, pretty.
If this is some kind of prank, I'm gonna come out there and beat your ass.
Yeah, I got a pizza here for apartment 3.
What? I didn't order any pizza.
No offense, but are you by any chance drunk, sir?
Well, yeah. How the hell's that relevant?
Drunk folk order pizza, then forget about it. Happens all the time. Think of me as a present from your past self.
All right. I'll be down. Just give me a sec.
Alright, so sorry about that. I gotta stop the video because my recording's about to run out. But we will pick this up next time.